let you free your data, we let you find it, we let you understand it, and then finally action it, all based on an underlying trust throughout your data engineering. So if I were to break down the product offerings of Qlik into two broad categories, one of them is data integration platform, and the second is the data analytics platform. The data integration helps you go from raw data to your actionable data, and once you have that actionable data, our analytics platform helps you move from that actionable data to insights. So I just want to talk about what we do in each of those areas in four very simple ways. The first step is which is our data integration platform, which helps you move from your raw data to actionable data, which is what we do through our data integration platform. And why are we different over here is essentially we are a market leader in moving your data, raw data, from your operational systems into a data warehousing or a data lake in real time without affecting the performance of your transactional systems. The technology behind it is patented, it's unique, it helps you do it in real time. So no more batch reloads of data happening from your transactional system to a warehouse. The next thing, once you have all the data collected or organized into a central location, what you can do is either build dashboards on top of all of that, and that can be a never-ending journey, or you can let that consumption happen on demand. But if it needs to happen on demand, people need to be able to find it within the organization. So we help organizations catalog that data. And again, why we are different is that it's just not a catalog, but we also profile that data so that people who will consume it will know what's the quality of that data, how much is it getting used in the organization, is it trustworthy or not, and it can be from any source. The data can come from any source, and once people find it, it can be published or used in any target. So it's not only that you would have to publish it back to Qlik, you can also do it in another choice, the visualization platform of choice that you are using, or it could be for a data scientist who is also consuming it for their analytical needs. The third thing is the augmented analytics, which we are all aware of. So in interest of time, I'm just going to skip over these. And the fourth is that the point of consumption can be not only be that dashboard that we build, but it could be an embedded experience through a chatbot, which is what I want to demo a quick 2-minute, and then let Varun take the stage. So I'll just do a quick demo of the chatbot. So the consumption, what I'm trying to show, is through a conversational analytics. So if I can ask, what is my sales last year? A chatbot comes alive and starts answering that question for you, and it tells me that my sales is this much. I can then go ahead and say, how about last quarter? It understands the context is around sales, and then gives me back an answer for sales for last quarter. I can also then tell it to email me. Just for the fun of it, I can tell it to surprise me. That surprise me thing is just going to pick out some random insight from the data that I would have put into this application sitting behind it and give me a insight which might say something like this. The next time I tell it surprise me, it's going to give another insight. I can also say that alert me when sales reaches, let's say, 20 million. And then you get this notification when the sales crosses that amount. So I'm going to end my talk here. If you want to hear more about this, of course, you can hear at a booth. But I do want to invite Polestar, who is our largest solution provider in India and in US. And the differentiator about them is that all of their consultants actually have a consulting background as opposed to just a technology background. So I'll invite Varun to talk more about Polestar.
Thanks, Rajiv. Good evening, everyone. I'm Varun. I am Vice President Analytics, and I head Qlik practice for Polestar. Polestar is an analytics implementation and a consulting organization that covers the entire end-to-end spectrum, right from data integration till right from data integration till dashboarding. So Polestar covers, or Polestar brings on table solutions around data quality, data management, be it data lake or data warehouse, descriptive analytics, as well as predictive analytics. Polestar has been rated by Deloitte as fastest growing technology company in India for 3 times in a row. In fact, Financial Times has rated Polestar as 18th fastest growing technology company in APAC. Talking about implementations of analytical dashboards. Polestar believes that today customer expects their SIs not to be just bringing the technical expertise, but they also want that the SI should also bring the functional expertise, because without the functional expertise, it is actually ending up automating the MIS through some jazzy dashboards. Now, why domain knowledge with the SI is needed? Just because when you go to the customer, you talk their language, you can ask them the right set of questions and bring the industry experience that you carry so that you can recommend the solutions that the other market players are also doing. Polestar bring to the table the amalgamation of the same functional as well as the technical expertise so that you can get the best out of your current requirements, as well as Polestar helps you build the futuristic roadmaps. With our expertise in working with different industries and different customers, Polestar has came up with multiple business accelerators that helps you fasten the pace of your implementation. Alongside, it also helps in user adoption. Couple of them I'm going to cover, so the demos are available. CFO Cockpit. It is a one-stop solution for any CFO who wants to analyze the performance of the organization through, and those can be any KPIs related to P&L, balance sheet, account payables, receivables, inventory. It is tightly coupled on SAP, be it ECC or S4HANA. So it is a plug-and-play solution that you can simply deploy, configure it with your needs, and it is available in few weeks. AccuClick. So my seniors who are sitting here, who are actually Harry Potter fan, must have understood it by this time. However, I will still say, in Harry Potter, Accu was a charm to bring things closer to you. On the same lines, Polestar has built a widget that actually brings analytics close to you. BI portal. So more often than not, when we go to the customers, we get to know that, okay, there are different departments who are using different analytical solutions, be it some are using Power BI, Tableau, Qlik, and when it comes to cross-department reporting, the most common answer is, I need to go to 2 screens to see 2 different kind of analytics. To overcome this problem, Polestar has came up with this BI portal, wherein all these technologies can be binded under one umbrella. So to give your users the best UI experience without them to worry that how many screens they need to navigate to. Then we have early warning system, which is a tight integration of Qlik with QlikSense with Python, in which your users don't need to actually worry about what kind of algorithms to run or what kind of code to write. They can simply select simple attributes right on the runtime from Qlik and run the Python models at the back end on the fly. So with these accelerators, it helps to fasten there are many more though, to fasten all your pace of implementation, as well as it helps in adoption. Now I know I'm running short of time, so I'll not eat a lot of time here. I would like to see you all on booth number 11 if you want to see the demos of all these. Thank you.